EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marshall here with your outlook for May 24th, 2019. For your Friday, expecting mostly sunny skies across the region today. And a very nice afternoon, even though temperatures will be in the middle 70s. That is actually pretty close to normal for this time of year, and the northwesterly breeze is going to make it feel refreshing with lower humidity. So a very nice day to be outside with bright sunny skies, and then mostly clear skies are expected overnight. So this is in the wake of the system that moved in last night, and there seemed to be a lot of confusion. I always get these confused people on the Facebook page, and I have no idea why. For those of you that watched the morning video, and the comments underneath the video itself were not needed because it was very self-explanatory of how yesterday was going to unfold. And the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center put up a severe thunderstorm watch. It was kind of like in these areas right here. Right in here, and that was mid-afternoon. It was for a leftover MCS that was coming eastward, and that squall line coming eastward was in dying mode, but yet they decided to put up a severe thunderstorm watch that included parts of south central Pennsylvania, and it turned out, in hindsight, not to be needed. It was canceled pretty abruptly. So a lot of the comments we had about that were about how this was a severe threat that failed, and this was a joke and hype and all this other stuff. If you watched the video yesterday morning, that line was expected to move through and not really do too much. And it was expected mid-afternoon, and lo and behold, guess what? Mid-afternoon it came through, and we actually mentioned that was going to be very key to whether or not the late evening threat, which was the actual threat, would materialize. If it was a little bit stronger or faster or slower, it would all implicate downstream what would happen with the evening storm threat. Now, we did actually have some storms last evening. Was not as bad as it could have been if we didn't have that mid-afternoon treat there with the thunderstorms. Well, we had a line that kind of formed up in this area right in here and kind of worked our way south and east. We had a couple tornado warnings with that, and several scattered severe thunderstorm warnings and reports of wind and hail with those through the evening. No confirmed tornado reports that I saw just yet, but that doesn't mean there can't be one. There was a tornado warned cell that went through Luzerne and Monroe and Warren counties before it kind of hit a brick wall and fizzled out this evening. But yeah, it was it's something that if you watch the video every day, that's why we do these videos. It's so you can be informed and you know what's going to happen to you every single day. We give timing as best as we can. And if those of you who watched yesterday knew exactly when the storm threat was going to be, and it was not the mid-afternoon nonsense. So when you see those comments, just help us out every once in a while, because we don't get those comments all the time on the Facebook page. Just help us out and just say, look, watch the video. He explained it, okay? So going forward from this point, again, mostly sunny today, mostly clear tonight. Very nice day today. Saturday is also a nice day, partly cloudy, maybe a tick or two warmer in the degree department. Maybe we get up into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees here on Saturday. But I do think there's going to be a cold front off to our north on Saturday. I don't think it quite gets here in time to interrupt the daylight hours, even across the northern areas where we expect this to come in first. Okay, and the reason for that, I'll show you that in a second. Actually, I'll go to that now. Here's the NAM. This is looking at 8 p.m. on Saturday. You can see here, the front is back here like this, and all this activity is not into northeast PA yet. It's starting to head down to the south and east, but it hasn't gotten there yet. So that means it comes in during the evening after dark, okay, and it'll creep into the northeast PA areas first. Here's 11 p.m., and here's overnight. It'll be much weaker here at this point. So if there's going to be any kind of severe weather involved with this at all, will be right up here in parts of northeast PA, north central PA, and that's it. I think further south it's in dying mode. Maybe get some thunderstorms to hang on a little bit longer, but that will go up until about midnight or just after midnight, and then we wrap that up after that point, and we are just fine here on Sunday. Very nice, in fact, and very warm on Sunday. Temperatures are going to make a run at 90 in some locations in the far southeastern areas. No joke. But elsewhere, we're in mid to upper 80s for highs here on Sunday. Another very nice day. Could be an isolated shower overnight Sunday night. Let me get ahead of that here. So here's that front that goes through, and it would be associated with this this stuff here. Most of that's going to stay off our southwest. There could be a shower overnight on Sunday night with this system, but not all areas will see that. The only one really showing that is the NAM here. So as we move ahead to that, here's 8 p.m. on Sunday. All the activity for showers and thunderstorms is, again, far west of our region here and not in our region. But, if maybe a shower rotates through here late evening around midnight, that kind of thing. But this is just a quick shower in and out as well. So that means Monday, Memorial Day Monday, will also be dry. Not quite as hot. Temperatures in the low to mid 80s across the region here on Monday, but a nice day, partly cloudy. And then the rest of the week, rest of our forecast period, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, guess what? Partly cloudy, partly cloudy, partly cloudy. Now, once we get to Thursday, you do have an isolated thunderstorm chance. It'll come in Wednesday night into Thursday. Just isolated right now, not a big deal. But we are staying generally warm next week, and then we get very warm once we head to the middle of next week. Again, kind of doing the same thing like we're going to do on Sunday, where temperatures approaching the upper 80s to near 90 degrees. So we'll have a couple hot days mixed in this before the ridge moves through. But we have a pretty dry go at it for the upcoming weekend, which is very good timing with the holiday weekend, and then continuing, it looks like, until at least the middle of next week before you have any thunderstorm threats coming back into the picture. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for May 24th, 2019. Have a great Friday.